my channel. So today, I'm not sure when I'm actually posting this. So first of all, if you didn't already know, I might be in Los Angeles right now. And if you want to see all the exciting things that I'm getting up to, make sure to follow me on my socials here. If I post this when I'm home, then just follow me anyway. So today I'm doing a kind of another holiday look. I feel like this is totally appropriate for more of like a New Year's Eve glam or Christmas if you're like feeling extra this year. Basically, it's just a ultra glam look, perfect for any sort of event that you might have coming up. It's more of the like pinky burgundy tones. There's a lot of makeup in this tutorial. What's new? There's a lot of glitter, there's gloss, there's wings, there's all that kind of good stuff. I have left all the products that I have used in the description bar down below for you guys to check out. So if you want to see what and how I created this look, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and then just continue watching. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows first, but don't worry guys, I am gonna be doing an updated brow routine very soon. But I was just using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in medium brown and setting them all in place with my Benefit Gimme Brow, and I think this is the shade 3. Then I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes. This is the Urban Decay Eda Primer Potion, and it also works as a really nice brow bone highlight too, because it's like that flesh concealer color. So I'm taking it all the way underneath my brows as well, and then making sure to just set it in place with powder. And then for eyeshadow today, I definitely wanted to go for more of a pinky burgundy vibe. I never do this, so I'm taking the Mauve Confessions eyeshadow palette from Huda Beauty. It's so small and cute. I love it, and I'm just going from light to dark and using all of the pink and berry tones. So just going in with this rosy color here just to build up some depth, and then again doing the same motions with this dark berry shade on a similar brush, if not the same. Again, just building up the color and depth to create that smoky eye. It doesn't matter if you take it quite far onto the lid, because we are going to be carving it out with concealer, but I always make sure that it is blended by going back in with my previous fluffy brushes. Again, going in with an even darker berry color. I'm literally loving these tones around this kind of year, and I know like burgundy smoky eyes like a big thing, so when I saw this palette I knew I wanted to do a look, and I wanted it to be ultra glam. So basically just creating that smoky eye effect, going from light to dark. And then like I said, we're going to take a concealer. This is the Benefit Boing concealer, and just use this to carve out our lids and create that cut crease look. And I'm just taking a small concealer brush to do this. You want to make sure that you're using quite a pigmented concealer, otherwise the eyeshadow is just going to blend into the concealer and it's going to be like a hot mess. So I find this one to be really good, and it's actually kind of pink based already, so kind of ties in with the eyeshadow too. Speaking of which, for the lid colour, I'm using the same palette. I literally use this palette to do the whole eye look, which is super handy. I'm just taking this light shimmery pinky rosy colour, kind of 3/4 of the way across the lid, taking it up into the crease too, and then using this darker pink colour to kind of finish off the crease, so it goes from light to dark across the crease as well. Obviously, it's not going to be a New Year's Eve or Christmas look without any glitter, and this is the MAC Reflex Glitter in Reflex Red. You guys know I am obsessed with their Reflex glitters. They're so subtle and they just give the most gorgeous glittery look without too much pigmentation, and this Reflex Red has kind of like, yeah, an element of red and pink to it, so perfect to tie in with the tones of this look. And then finally going in with this dark purpley shade and using a small shader brush to place the product on the outermost part of the eye, and also use it to kind of carve out the crease as well. Then we can just take a makeup wipe to create the winged shape, which is why it helps to do your brows before, because it gives you somewhere to kind of aim to when you're doing that. And then just going to highlight our inner corner and brow bone with the matte white shade from the palette, and then we can line our lids. This is the Urban Decay Razor Sharp Liquid Eyeliner. Oh my god, I feel like this has replaced my NYC liquid eyeliner. It is so precise and so black. You literally get a razor sharp eyeliner, no joke. So it literally does exactly what it says on the tin, and I'm obsessed. And for lashes, I'm taking the Audrey lashes from Huda Beauty, because they are the most gorgeous winged fluttery lashes to tie in with the eye look. Onto the skin, I'm taking the Fasali, I think this is the 24 karat gold elixir serum oil, whatever. I knew I was going in with quite a heavy duty foundation, so I do like to wear an oil underneath. If you have normal to dry skin like mine, this works really well if you know you're going to be wearing a full coverage foundation. I'm also going to be moisturizing too, using my Glam Glow, is it the Matte Glow Moisturizer? Obsessed with this. It smells incredible. I've used it loads of times before. Honestly, the nicest feeling moisturizer ever. And then I felt like I had quite a lot like of serum-y moisturizers on my face. So for primer, I'm taking the Too Faced 3-in-1 primer spray, so I wasn't going to be applying like another cream. Speaking of the foundation, I'm taking the NARS All Day Luminous foundation and mixing it with the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric foundation. I'm doing this because one, I want super full coverage, and two, the NARS one that I had is actually quite yellow based, and the Giorgio Armani one that I had was more neutral based. I think I've left the the shade names down below. So the mix of them together kind of gave my perfect shade. I was obviously quite tanned at the time, so it does look quite intimidating, but I promise you it matched. And then obviously I like to color balance it out with my concealer anyway, but then I apply it with a brush to get the maximum coverage, and then just go over with my sponge to make sure it's not just sitting on my skin and it is actually pressed in and it's all blended together. Then for concealer, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. I think this is the lightest one, and taking the middle light concealer shade and just applying it with a brush. I do like to do a little bit of beauty oil with this product, so I just do a couple of drops into it to help really make it creamy and blendable onto the skin. And I'm just applying that in all the places that I want to highlight, which tends to be underneath my eyes and down the center of my face. I never really highlight my forehead anymore. I don't know why. I just find my forehead's really dry, and whenever I place any product there, it's kind of hard to blend out, so I kind of avoid it. But then I'm just going to be applying the darkest warm contour shade to my cheeks and my jawline and my chin, and then around my forehead as well. This acts as a really amazing contour and also like a cream bronzer as well, and it blends so easily. I apply oil with this too, and then I just use a duo fiber brush to blend that out also. Then obviously I'm just going to set everything in place with powder, as that's kind of the last of the creams. I have been obsessed with this ever since I got it. This is the Beauty Bakery translucent setting powder. Honestly, it makes you look so airbrushed. I'm just using that to help sharpen up my contour as well, and then again bake underneath my eyes to help brighten it up and set the rest of my face. I've literally been reaching for this over any of my other powders. It's a game changer. And then for bronzer, I'm taking the Buxom Tahiti bronzer, I think. This smells amazing too. It smells like chocolate. I'm just applying that to all the places that I applied my contour, just to kind of set that in place and add a bit more warmth, and then also to contour my nose slightly too. This blusher, literally, I thought was perfect for this look. It is the Benefit Dandelion blusher. I never really reached for this, but it was the perfect pink tone to tie in with the eyes, and it obviously isn't going to be a glam look if I don't use a shimmery bronzer. Come on now. This is the OFRA, I think it's Glow Goals, I'm not sure, but you barely need any of this, so you can see I'm being super light with my hands when applying this, because I don't want to go too heavy. And for cream illuminator today, I am taking the Cover FX illuminating drops. I think this is in the shade Moonlight. I've definitely left the name of it down below. Just blending that in on the tops of my cheekbones to act as a base for when we go in with our powder highlighter, which today is going to be the Kylie Cosmetics Loose Glitter Powder highlighter, something like that, in the shade Fiji. Literally, when it goes on top of the cream, oh my god, it literally pops. I'm obsessed. And just dusting this over the top of where I place the cream, and then just in the usual places, which is like down the center of my face and on my cupid's bow, essentially just all the places that I want to bring forward and enhance. So if you have like a slightly longer nose, I wouldn't recommend applying highlighter there. That is also a trick that Anastasia gave me. I can't wait to do that video and give you all the tips and tricks that she gave me. But anyway, back to this tutorial. I'm going in with the pink shade that we used, I think, second in our crease, just tying that in with the eyes and just running that underneath on my lower lash line, and then just applying mascara to complete the eyes. Moving on to lips finally, this is the Jane Iredale lip pencil in nude. This used to be such an old favorite of mine. It's like such a nice contour lip shade, I'd say, and I like to overline my lips, so this is like the perfect color. It creates the illusion of shadow and makes them look so full. And this is the new Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Lulu. Bit more, it was actually more pink than I thought, but I actually kind of liked it, and I do neutralize it with a gloss in a second, as you'll see, but you can totally feel free to use whatever color you want. Stila Caramello, FYI, I feel like would be a really nice nude with this look, because it's kind of like a purpley nude, but I just went with a lip gloss on top, and this is one of the new Dazzle glasses from MAC, just to add that glossy effect, and that is the finished look. Then I'm going to go ahead and set everything in place with the Cover FX illuminating spray. I love this stuff, but you do have to make sure you give it a good shake before you use it, otherwise you get kind of particles on your face. But other than that, I'm obsessed with this product, but now this is the finished look. So this was the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did and you haven't already, definitely make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe before you leave. If you're watching this when it is New Year's, then have a really safe New Year's, or if it's just Christmas, or you're just using this as holiday makeup inspo, then I hope you're having the best time whatever you're doing. I love you guys so much, and until the next video, I will see you then. Bye guys!